Well, here we are, back in Canada after 2 glorious years of world travel. We've just finished meetings with our accountants and portfolio manager, and we knew we'd be saving some money in taxes. But when the final numbers came in, we were absolutely shocked how much we could save. You can too. We're going to show you how in this video. And now that you are finally saving some money, we are also going to show you how to make it work for you.
Wow, I almost forgot how beautiful British Columbia truly is. As the marketers describe it, supernatural BC. And as far as cities go, are there 2 prettier cities anywhere in the world more so than Vancouver and Victoria? Oh gosh, we were quickly reminded of this before we even got off the plane. Flying over the islands of the Georgia Strait, looking down on Vancouver, framed by the coastal mountain range, is breathtaking. But once on the ground, we quickly realized things were not getting better in our beautiful country. The homeless situation has definitely worsened and spread. And I can also say we definitely did not feel safe walking the streets in downtown Vancouver or even in Victoria. But what was most upsetting was the fact that most of the people were just turning a blind eye to it. They seem to be used to this now, and this is their new norm. Well, it wasn't for us. In all of our travels, we saw nothing like this. If nothing else, this has reinforced our decision to leave Canada. All of our subscribers know our story, but for those new viewers, we officially gave up our Canadian residency on June 1st, 2023. A big part of the reason was we were sick and tired of paying exorbitant taxes. We have always been strong supporters of everyone paying their fair share to taxes. We believe this is necessary to support a strong country as well as to take care of our needy. Unfortunately, we felt our taxes were neither fair or being distributed properly. Which brings us to today, paying taxes as a non-resident of Canada.
Okay, here we go. Taxes, everyone's favorite subject. I'll try to be quick. I know it's boring, but we just had our meetings with our accountant and everything went really well. We had some really nice surprises. We're going to save a lot of money, which we love. So anyway, first piece of advice, please seek professional help. We're just relaying the information that our accountant passed on to us. Everyone's in a different situation, so please seek professional help.
One of the first things that I was afraid of was that I was afraid that we were going to give up our Canadian citizenship, which is not the case. Once a Canadian, always a Canadian. We travel with our Canadian passports, and the only thing that we gave up is not having medical care, and we have sought private care, and we've never had better care since. So there's been a lot of rumors about an exit tax of leaving Canada. Randy, do you want to carry on with that?
Yes, we've seen several reports, and it's at this time it's strictly a rumor. There is no exit tax. It was rumored that Justin Trudeau had introduced $25,000 exit tax. We believe they are talking about it, but at this time it still hasn't been implemented. And again, the definitive word at this time, who knows what's down the road. But really the only sort of penalty for giving up your residency is you do have to do a deemed disposition. And what that entails is you realize all your capital gains, and you don't actually have to sell your assets, but they're deemed to have been sold, and you pay your capital gains on that. And we did it a year ago before the increase in the inclusion rate, and I'm
Good
sure
timing for us.
yeah, and who knows, it's what is it now, 65% up
Yeah.
from 50? Who knows, 75%, 100%? You know, anyone's guess. So but it is a concern for people who have a lot of assets. You're going to get a big tax bill, but you're going to pay it eventually anyway. So maybe better now than later.
Okay, Randy, you're the numbers guy. Why don't you explain to everyone how we save our money?
Okay, well, most of our investments return dividends. We hold a large percentage of Canadian preferred shares, and they all pay actually very, very good dividends. But the only problem was Justin was taking a big chunk of that. As non-residents now, we just pay a flat 15% withholding fee, and it has saved us a fortune. Another advantage is in our capital gains. We no longer pay capital gains. Anything we make going forward is ours to keep. And interest income, also no tax on that anymore. So it all equates to big savings.
So a lot of our viewers have asked us about what happens to your RRSPs, your OAS. I'll let Randy explain this.
Yeah, we weren't exactly sure ourselves initially, but you know, you paid into your Canada pension plan. That's always going to be yours, and so we still receive our CPP. As far as old age security goes, you continue to receive that. And a nice little surprise for us was I never saw my old age security check. It was all clawed back, and once we officially had given up our residency, all of a sudden I started noticing a deposit for our OAS. So the clawback doesn't apply to non-residents, which was a real nice surprise for us. And as far as your RSPs and TFSAs go, you can no longer contribute to them, but you can still maintain them. You can continue to tax shelter your funds and what have you. So again, all good news there. So to summarize, I think we can just say, bottom line, it's substantial savings, and we were concerned about the added cost for health insurance and what have you, but our tax savings more than makes up for that. And another nice perk is we filed our last tax return in Canada. We no longer have to file, and so now that we've got all this extra money, what do we do with it? And that's coming up. We met with our portfolio manager, David Lepoidevan, and we did a quick interview with him. We hope you can catch it. He is excellent. He has made us so much money over the years. We've been with David since 2006, and I'll tell you, he has done an amazing job. So stay tuned for that interview, and then you can, with all this money you're going to save, you can get the money working for you. We wanted to pass on a quick apology. It has been a few weeks since we posted a video. As you all know, we were back in Canada visiting family and friends. And I guess we got a little lazy, or maybe we were just having way too much fun. Either way, we are back to work now. You might notice the architecture and landscape being a little different. And that is because we are in jolly old England. So stay tuned, there will be lots of great new content coming your way.
Would everything we built just turn to broken leaves?
So our next video should be out within 3 or 4 days, and you're not going to want to miss it. It's going to be a good one. We are going to be featuring David Lapoitevin. He is Canada's #1 moneymaker. He was just awarded that distinction last year, and we've been with him for a long time, and David is instrumental in the life we're leading now. He has been with us through thick and thin. We've had up markets, down markets, and David has always produced. So hopefully you can learn a little in the next video, but like I say, you don't want to miss it. It's going to be a good one.
Like Randy said, it's going to be a good one. So make sure you tune in, and don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. And you can follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and LinkedIn. So see the links below.
Like it's scary.